you guys? Thank you for tuning in to another session with Sessions with Sanova. I am your girl Sanova, you know me. And today I have a very special guest, a very good friend, Kai.
What's up, y'all?
Of the crown on my head, of the gold of the workers that is holding my breath. A true king, don't worry about what another one said. Then we keep it confidential like we work at the Fed. And you know I keep it popping, and you know I ain't stopping. And we reaching for the top, there's no other option. And you might not mess with.
Now Kai is an upcoming singer.
Yes.
His music is actually pretty dope. He has a very nice voice. And y'all, when I first heard his music, I was shocked, okay? Because let me tell you how me and Kai know each other. What would you like to tell me?
Yeah. Well, we had what's that class? I just said it. We had
Survey of World
Survey
History.
Of,
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
And we always seen each other and everything, and she would, hey friend. And I'd be like, hey friend, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we just, every time we see each other, hey friend. And then she'd be like, hey friend. And I'd be like, hey friend, you got a pencil? I'd be like, friend.
Right. You got a Scantron friend. Kai is very, very talented. And we're going to ask him a few questions today to pick his brain a little bit. Kai, the artist, we want to know where all of your inspirations come from.
Yeah.
We want to know when you started singing. How did you get that amazing voice? We want to know all that stuff. We're going to be asking a whole bunch of questions.
Okay, cool.
First question. But not really, it's not really a question. But just tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How did you get into music?
Well, I was born in New Bern, North Carolina. I don't know I can't tell you how much about it because I left when I was 3 months. And came down here to the east side of Atlanta, Latonia, Georgia. But that's where I'm from. I usually say that's where I'm from, but I don't know anything about New Bern, North Carolina. I fell in love with music when I was young. I was a child looking at like 4 or 5 years old. I just remember going through my mom's and my dad's CDs and looking at Drew Hill and looking at all of these iconic artists today. Didn't know who the hell they were.
Right.
But, now I do, and just listening and taking their little CD little case. I don't know if y'all remember it was a CD case. You had all the albums up in there. And I used to take those all the time. That's where my love of music came from.
So the next question, okay, so I guess you already kind of answered how you got into music. Who would you say inspired you to do music? If you had a big one, I know you said Michael Jackson, Tupac, and Kendrick. Who is one that really inspired you to get into music?
Someone that inspired me to get into music seriously. I would say I started looking at music seriously and started writing. I don't know. My dad, he used to write poems a lot, and I remember him saying that he used to write poems and he used to do music and everything. I was like, "No, you did it." He was like, "Yeah, I did." And I guess I took that and ran with it because I heard it. But I don't know, just Atlanta artists, just the whole music scene was very inspiring to me. So definitely every artist with a story, from Beyonce, her story is amazing. Kendrick, his story is amazing. Cole, like everybody inspired me,
Who's your favorite artist? And you have to pick one.
Woo!
One. Not two, not
I know,
three,
right?
one.
Hey.
Who is your favorite artist of all time and why?
Ooh.
That's a hard one. I love that question.
That's a hard one.
I
love that question.
It's my favorite.
My favorite artist of all time. When it comes down to skill, when it comes down to entertainment, and when it comes down to just the whole package and everything, I would probably have to say Janssen.
Hey!
I would have to say, and mind you, a lot of I can't relate to a lot of that stuff because I'm a dude.
Right.
And I know a lot of dudes won't say this.
Yeah.
They won't say it, but damn.
If you could compare yourself to any artist, who would it be? Your style.
My style.
Yeah.
Chris Brown. I
see
definitely, yeah. A lot of people will see that.
So you dance and stuff too?
Yeah. I was a dancer first before anything. Oh my gosh. And it was around the two-step walking out days, to that
I know you was killing it.
Know.
You gonna do a little sample for us, friend? What'd you say?
But nah, Chris Brown, definitely with his style, and his looks and everything. Who else? I would dive into a little MJ, of course. Yeah. MJ the GOAT. Usher, of course.
Usher
come on now. He's the damn
Usher's kind of underrated.
Dead ass.
He's very much
dead
underrated.
Ass.
People don't give Usher credit.
He was that artist, I feel like, that bridge. Because before you had the Michael Jackson, before you had the R. Kelly, but we just gonna ignore that. But before we had the R. Kelly, before all this mess was going on, before we had R. Kelly, but he wasn't dancing and everything. And the only one that was dancing that was like huge and everything was like Michael Jackson and Prince and everything. He was that bridge that put that old school feel into the new school.
Yes.
All the Neos, all of the Bryson Tillers, all of the Chris Browns, the Trey Songz, all of them. Usher started that.
He started
Usher
that.
was the blueprint of that. And I feel like he knows that, but I'm glad he's not like, I did this first. What y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Because Usher is like he letting the guys do their thing and everything.
Right.
Like, even August, I see Usher in that and everything. Usher was a go. So I definitely see my style in Usher, but
you remind me of Usher.
Everybody says that.
You do.
Everybody. I should have never said that because everybody says that.
And
you do. My mom actually loves Usher. Oh. And they used to make fun of her and be like, "Oh, you had Usher baby," and as if it was me, and I'm like,
"Hey, look."
But it's Usher, a compliment. Usher.
You got some children?
Nah, we ain't even gonna do that. You know he already about to get a divorce and everything.
Wait, what? For real?
Yeah, don't do it. Look, you just
Usher, you can't keep on. Okay, we know about
Usher. I know those probably are the artists that people will compare me to.
Yes.
And I look at when I'm like, okay, what I need to do, what I need to look like, how I need to do this when I'm on stage.
Yeah.
I look at them.
But you know what? What I like about you is you remind me of certain artists, but it's not like you're trying to be
them.
Like you ain't trying to be, and that's where a lot of artists mess up these days. They take their inspiration for how their overall identity is supposed to be, and it's like no, because you still got to be original.
Yeah, I still have to be original because that's gonna take me there. Nobody wants to see another Usher. He already did it.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to see another Chris Brown. He already done it and still doing it.
Exactly.
So why would you come out trying to be like them?
Yeah.
And I think that's where I differ as well because it's like I know who I'm inspired by. I know who I'm going to get compared to. I know because I studied them. Of course,
right.
I'm going to have bits and pieces of them in everything I do. But.
Right.
When it comes down to me. I am Kai. I am Kai the artist. That's me. That's who I am, and that's not gonna change.
Two snaps. That's not going to change.
It's not going to change. I can't not be me. That's not.
Your song. I'm the one.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm the one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what inspired y'all to write that?
Woo! Well, my group mate Miko. Hey, Miko.
Hey, Miko.
She had her story from a past situation that she was in, and I have mine from a past situation that I was in. And we just took that and it was that.
It just made that masterpiece.
It just made it, and I remember writing the lyrics. I remember the process. It took so long, but I remember because I took my time with the lyrics. Once it clicked, I don't know. I know I was just talking about the stuff about, you don't want to be talking about your ex and everything, but I'm not like, dropping names, and I'm not, like, saying F you and da-da-da-da-da.
Right.
I'm talking about my experiences. Yeah.
It's a good song, though. It's very relatable.
Thank you. Yes, and that's exactly
relatable.
what we wanted it to be. That's why I can't just be selfish and put on my experience. I'd be like, okay, what would somebody say about this?
Right, exactly, because we done all been through that situation where we done dealt with some folks that wasn't shit for real.
Yes.
We want to know we the one. Tell me I'm the one.
Tell me I'm the one.
So do you see yourself doing anything besides music?
Definitely. I see myself modeling.
Yes.
Yeah. Acting. Yeah. Definitely acting. Acting was probably one of my first loves.
Okay.
Yeah. After dancing, I swore I was gonna be an actor.
You
swore I was gonna be an
I
actor.
see you doing that.
And yeah, I was doing acting class. I was in the drama club and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, but I went to North Springs for acting, but got into tech theater.
Okay.
So, but things happen for a reason.
Yeah.
I ended up loving tech theater. So, but yeah, I could definitely see myself acting.
What projects can we expect from you soon? Any more new songs?
Yes. Woo.
Acting gigs?
A lot, right. A lot of stuff coming up soon. I'm now working on my tape, my mixtape. I don't have a name yet. I don't have a date yet, but I am working. I know the sound. I know what I want it to sound like. I've been writing all summer long on top of school. Man. Yes.
He's a hard worker.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I'm trying to get into that. I want to definitely get more into like modeling, and I do want to get into acting. Like people have been kind of like, "What are you doing?" When it comes down to acting, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm just kind of.
I can see him doing everything. Like you are
to.
so versatile. Like
that's
just versatility too. That's
that's
another
a
thing.
key. No, that's a key.
Another thing. Yeah,
that's a key.
So if you could give our audience some advice on how to get started, let's say they wanna, become a singer, or want to get into the entertainment industry, but they just don't know where to start. What is some advice that you would give? Give me at least like 3 points of advice.
The first advice I would give you is confidence. You have to be confident. You have to know what you want to do. You have to. That was one thing I struggled with, and why it took me so long to put out music, to do anything. Your first stuff is going to be trash. Don't be afraid of that. You have to be confident in what you do, because that's going to take it where it needs to go.
Right.
The second thing, connections. You have to connect. There's no way you cannot. You have to connect. Don't be afraid. Just like I said, I put my song, I didn't know these people. I put my song in the chat. We just met each other, 2 weeks? And I put it in the chat just to get people to listen to it. Even if they listen to it 1 or 2 seconds, and look what I'm doing. I'm in the interview now. Like, you never know who will be listening to your stuff, or what will happen years on. She might be on the TV screen in the next couple years. I don't know, and I might be looking back like, damn, we were just doing this. You know what I'm saying? So, connections. You have to connect with people. You have to interact with people, and you have to be humble. The third advice I would give is love what you're doing. Yes. Love what you're doing. Love what you're doing. Love what you're doing. You gotta love what you're doing. If you're just going up in there just to make a quick buck and everything, and just trying to be the next Old Town Road, like, he didn't get there. He was doing music before. Lil Nas X was doing music before that and everything, and he finally got that song, which is great for him. But even Cardi B, everybody try to say she got 15 minutes of fame or anything like that, but she actually was doing music and grinding for it before that song. Like, it's a process before you get to that song. So you have to love what you're doing and do it. love what you do and do it, and don't look back. You cannot look back. You have to move forward. Because if you look back, you gonna trip.
Yeah.
Straight like that. So.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Figuratively and literally.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, that wraps up our interview.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Of course, yes. Yeah.
for speaking to us today. And tell me your Instagram.
Oh,
so
yes.
I can put it below.
Follow me on Instagram at Makai Profile, MAKAI. Follow me on that. Also, YouTube channel, Kai TV, KAI TV. And just subscribe to my channel, whatever. And just be on the lookout because y'all gonna see more of me.
Yes, absolutely. And I'll put all his information down below. And don't forget to follow me, you guys.
Yes, make
as
sure y'all
I
follow my girl.
am Sanova. And thank you for tuning in. And I
Yes.
will see you guys next time.
I'm the one.